Welcome to the Global Mindset University. My name is Mehfuz Reshid Kamal.
And my name is Mehfuz Reshid Kamal.
Get ready to warm up. Choose an activity to... This is your high score.
Okay.
Now try to beat it.
Try to beat it.
Look at each syllable and choose the box where it belongs. See how many you can do before the time's up. Ready? Go.
Nice work, Mehfuz. Good job. Good job. Say it, Mehfuz. La. Here we go. Stir. Good job. Yes, sir. Good job. I like that green. And another green. Yes. Ver. See. Ness. Time's up.
Well done.
Well done, she say.
Level 11.
11?
The Swiss Alps.
Yes, he is on level 11. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what is level 11. It's in Swiss. Wow. Look at this. Wow, this is level 11. The Swiss Alps.
Take another look at the image. What does it show? Do you see details in the picture that help you?
Okay.
Use what you learn from the image to answer the question. You'll need to scroll down. How does the picture help the reader understand the information in the passage?
Roots. Exactly. Now, how does the picture help reader to understand the information in the passage? Read it. What did it say? It
has carrot with the shows parts of the plant.
Exactly. Show parts of the plant.
In this activity, there will be passages to read and questions to answer. You can choose a bold blue word to learn more about it.
Okay.
When you're ready to move on to the questions, choose this button.
Okay. Now,
You'll listen to each question and choose the best answer. If you want to look back at the passage, choose the book button.
Book button.
Sometimes a question may ask you to think about two passages you've read. Choose the book button to look back at both passages. Choose the tabs at the top of the screen to reread each passage. Now that you know how this activity works, listen to what you'll be learning about.
Okay.
Every part of your body, your teeth, your legs, your brain, has a role or a special job to do. A plant also has parts, each one with a special role. Want to learn more? Get ready to read. Did you know that sunflowers can grow taller than you? How do they do it?
How?
Every part, the stem, the leaves, the roots, and the seeds, has an important role. And they all do their jobs amazingly well.
Read the passage. Choose a bold blue word to learn more about it.
Okay, bold blue.
Sunflower. A sunflower is a plant with big yellow flowers.
The plant has many parts that help save the sunflower. It's one part with many parts that help it grow strong and tall. In fact, some sunflowers can grow as tall as you.
So, one part of sunflower is called roots. Tell us more about roots, Mehfuz.
A sunflower has roots. The roots hold the plant in the ground. Roots
Really?
help the plants get food and water.
Wow.
It needs food and water to live and grow. Stem.
Really? What is a stem, Mehfuz?
Like most plants, the sunflower has stem. The stem holds the the sunflower and brings food and water up
Wow!
from the roots.
Amazing!
Leaf. Each leaf on
Each leaf?
Each leaf on the plant, on the sunflower plant, is attached to the
Attached.
system.
Mm-hmm.
Attached.
Attached. What is
Attached
attached mean?
means joined to something.
Wow!
Attached to the stem. Plants
Okay.
leaf can make food with help from the sun.
Sun.
Sunflower leaves
Us
are
flat
as
and
wide.
wide. Exactly.
The sunflower has flowers that are big and yellow. The flowers make many seeds. The seeds help grow new sunflower plants.
Okay.
Listen to the question and choose the best answer.
Okay.
Choose the book button to look back. What is the main idea of the passage?
Seeds are part of a plant that grows in the ground. Some plants can grow as tall as you. Plants have many parts that help make them grow.
What? Is it about? Oh, yes! Good job!
The passage has subheadings to organize key facts.
Nice one.
Which subheading describes the flat part of the plant that grows off of the stem?
Which one is
Subheadings.
Subheading.
A subheading is a label for a part of a text.
Then what? What is it, Mehfuz? The passage has subheading to recognize key facts. And which subheading describes the?
Stem.
Look back and reread information that is outside the paragraphs. For example, reread the subheadings or look at the caption.
Okay, go ahead. You say stem, right? Scroll down and read about stem. What is a stem? You're this one. What is a stem?
Like most plants, the sunflower has stem. The stem holds up the flower. Sunflower.
Stem is
It
like this.
brings food and water
Bring food.
up from the root.
What about this? So one of the answer was stem or leaf. So maybe stem is not correct then. What about leaf? Read about leaf.
Leaf. Each leaf of the sunflower plant is attached to the system. Plant leaves can make food with help from the sun. Sunflower leaves are flat and wide.
Yes! Now what is the question? Read the question now.
The passage has
Has
subheading
subheading
to
organize key facts. Then read which
subheading describes the flat part of the plant that grows off the stem.
leaf. You're right.
The passage has
Excellent.
subheadings to organize key facts.
Key facts.
Which subheading describes the flat part of the plant that grows off of the stem?
Leaf.
Is the leaf.
What is the role of the stem of a sunflower?
Lift to know again.
Role.
Roll.
A role is the job done by one part of a group.
So
Okay.
what is the role? What is the role of the stem?
It brings food and water up from the roots. It makes seeds to grow new plants. It holds the plant in the ground.
Yes, it can hold.
Find the specific
Okay.
part you need
Now-
to answer the question.
Read about the stem. Scroll down and read about the stem.
Stem, like most plants, the sunflower has stem. Like
See?
the stem holds up the sunflower and brings food and water
It do two
up
things.
from the roots.
One, it can hold, and two, bring food from the ground. So,
Look back at the passage. Can you find the specific part or the detail that will help you answer the question? Use the highlighted parts of the passage to help you. You may need to scroll down.
Yeah, try it. Good job. Like,
So, roots,
no, stop. Read.
stem.
Read it.
Like most plants, the sunflower has stem. The stem holds up sunflower and brings food and water up from the roots.
Good job. So, what is the answer?
It is
This one is the best answer to this question.
Food.
What is the role of the stem of a sunflower?
What is the rule of the
Read all of them, Mehfuz.
The
Don't give up.
stem makes seeds to grow new plants. The stem brings food and water up from the roots. The stem holds the plant in the ground.
What is the answer?
This one.
Yes.
How does the picture help the reader understand the
How?
information in the
How does the
passage?
picture help you?
There are many kinds of plants. It shows the part of the plant that it is art, but there are no words. It shows the parts of the plant.
Yes. Nice word. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. That's all we have on this episode. So, we'll see you on the next episode. My name is Mehfuz Reshid Kamal.
My name is Mehfuz Reshid Kamal.
We'll see you on the next episode. Make sure you like,
Comment, and subscribe to get more new videos. Bye!
connection.
Did you know that pine trees can grow as tall as skyscrapers? Each part of these tall trees has a role or job to help it grow so big. Get ready to take a closer look at pine trees and their powerful parts.
Read the passage. Choose a bold blue word to learn more about it.
Bigger. Bigger means larger.
Larger.
The pine tree.
It's about pine tree.
Is a plant with many parts. Each part help the tree grow tall and strong. Roots. The roots of the pine tree hold it in the ground and help.
So, hold on,
it get
Mehfuz.
food
The
and water.
roots, right?
Pine
Hold on.
tree.
The roots. This is the roots. What do the roots do?
They give it water.
What? Yes, it gives water as well. But what else it do? It hold. You see right there? It hold it in the ground and help get food and water. Like other plants, the pine trees need
food
and water to live and grow.
Stronger.
Stronger.
Stronger means more sturdy.
Yes. Stronger. Now, what is trunk,
Trunk.
Mehfuz?
A pine tree has a trunk. The trunk is like a plant stem, but bigger.
Bigger.
Stronger and stronger. The trunk brings food and water up
Yes.
from the roots.
Exactly. Look the trunk, Mehfuz, over here. Trunk. Ladies and gentlemen, just take a look at this picture here. It's a trunk. So the benefit of trunk here is it's like a stem of the plant, but it's bigger. As you can see, it's more bigger and stronger. So what do stem do, Mehfuz?
The stem brings food, water
Up.
from the roots.
Exactly. Now let's go to needles.
Needles. Needles are the leaves of a pine tree.
Pine tree.
Okay, pine trees have pine trees' leaves are called needles.
Needles.
Needles are thin and sharp and grow on branches.
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 Branches are parts of a tree that grow from the trunk.
Yes.
Branches are like stems and that grow from the trunk. Pine trees are called
Evergreens.
Green.
Evergreens
Wow.
are plants with leaves that
Even
stay
in the
green
snow.
all year long.
Year long. Ladies and gentlemen, just take a look again here.
Evergreens. Evergreens are plants with leaves that stay green all year long.
all year
So,
long.
we need these trees. Where? In US. Because during snow time, the tree leaves, they fall. But these trees, they are evergreen. Even during snow time, they are green.
It's a noun.
Wow, that's amazing. It's a noun, yes. Thanks, Mehfuz.
Needles stay green all year. Pine trees do not lose their leaves in
Autumn.
autumn.
Autumn is the season between summer and winter.
Autumn and autumn. Is the season between?
Autumn is the season between summer and winter.
Okay.
Autumn like other plants. pine cone is a part of a tree, pine tree, that holds seeds. Some pine cones need heat to let go of their seeds.
Good job.
You've read 2 passages about the roles of parts of plants.
Yes.
Read the sentence.
Okay.
Does it describe sunflowers, pine trees, or both? Choose the book button to look back at both passages.
So, which one need? Okay, read this one first.
It needs food and water to grow.
Who
Sunflower, both pine tree. What tree
is it? Pine tree and sunflower?
What tree is it?
Yes.
It's both.
Exactly. Everything you need.
The leaves are flat and wide.
Is it true? Which one? Which one? Pine tree or sunflower? Which one is flat? Exactly. Good job.
The leaves are thin and sharp.
Uh-huh.
Only the pine tree.
Yes, the pine tree.
The roots hold it in the ground.
Yes, in this case. Whoa, amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, Mehfuz,
Forest
for doing a
fires
good
can be-
job. So, we'll see you on the next episode. So what Mehfuz did is a text connection. So you read a passage and connecting the dots. What does that mean is connecting the dot. Let's say you read about a given passage and then answering from that. Every tree has what, Mehfuz?
Have roots and
Yes, they have roots. And the main purpose of the root is to hold the tree to the ground, right, Mehfuz?
Yes.
And also, it gets some water,
Water and needs food.
food. Take it out from the ground and pass it to the stem or to the trunk and to the leaves. And by the way, the leaf is the main purpose of the leaf is to make the food for the plant. And that food, by the help of the sunlight. So when you get the water from the ground and with the sunlight, the leaf can produce food. So that's what the text connection. So connecting the text and understanding. That's what we did in the first half of Lexia Core 5, Level 11. Mehfuz, how excited are you in doing Lexia?
I'm so excited.
Yes, me too, Mehfuz. We are learning really a lot of things here in Lexia. Make sure you like,
comment, and subscribe to get more new videos.
Yes. See you on the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mehfuz Reshid. Come on.
My name is Mehfuz Reshid.
You saw it?
My name is
Yes. Let's go ahead and start on text connection. This is the third episode, by the way, on level 11. What is text connection what is text connection, Mehfuz? Can you tell us?
Text connection is like telling you everything about in this world. Like
Yes.
what happens.
It tells you about a given passage, and based on that passage, you can answer questions out of that. A good example is that, Mehfuz, you read about sunflower, right?
Yes.
And pine tree. What makes pine tree and sunflower different?
Pine trees can grow as tall as skyscrapers, and sunflowers can grow taller than you.
Exactly, taller than you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and start.
Forest fires can be dangerous, but did you know that they could be useful too?
Ooh,
It's time to meet a forest ranger whose role or job it is to explain how strange and wonderful nature can be.
Read along as you listen. Use the white arrows to go on to the next page or go back. When you've finished, you'll answer questions about what you've heard.
Interview with a forest ranger.
interview.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for helping us learn more about forest fires.
A big part of my job is teaching people how to prevent forest fires. But not all forest fires are caused by people. Lightning can also start a forest fire.
What happens after a forest fire?
Forest fires can destroy huge areas of land.
Ooh.
Plants and trees die, and the animals that lived in the forest need to find new homes.
Amazing.
But fires can sometimes be good for a forest.
Really? It can be good? I didn't know that, Mehfuz.
How can fire be good for a forest?
How?
Forest fires leave behind ashes that make the soil a healthy place for new plants to grow.
Wow.
Some trees, like pine trees, won't release their seeds without the heat of a forest fire. A fire can also clear trees and leave open land. This lets sunlight reach the seeds to help them grow. Think about what you read.
About what you
Then
read,
complete
Mehfuz.
each sentence. Choose this button when you've finished.
Finish.
Watch first. This one goes here.
Can help soil.
Now you try.
Okay, you try, Mehfuz.
No.
Read it. Read it.
Ashes from a fire. Here. Heat from a fire. It makes trees like a lot of seeds.
Heat from a fire.
Open land from a fire. It makes trees like a lot of seeds.
Choose the book button to look back.
Button to look back.
Find the specific part or detail you need. Then try again.
Okay, let's go to the book button, Mehfuz.
Hello, thanks for helping us learn more about forest fires. Forest ranger. A big part of my job is teaching people how to prevent forest fires, but not all forest fires are caused by people. Lightning can also start forest fires.
Lightning?
Interview. What happens after a forest fire? Forest fires can destroy huge areas of land. Plants and trees die, and animals outlived, and the forest needs to find new homes. But fires can sometimes be good for a forest. Interview. How can fire be good for a forest? Forest ranger. Forest fires leave behind ashes that make the soil healthy places for new plants to grow. Some trees, like pine trees, won't release their seeds without the heat of a forest fire. Yes.
Pine tree will not release their seed without the heat, so they need heat to release their.
A fire can also clear trees and leaves open land. Let's
help them
grow.
So what that sunlight do? No, a fire can do. Now let's close.
And then
so ash from a fire.
Yes.
Then what?
Goes here.
Can help soil grow plant. Then heat from a fire.
Make trees like go with seeds.
Yes.
Let sunlight. This.
Okay, let's see. Then open land from a fire.
Can let sunlight from the sun.
Okay, try again, Mehfuz. Heat from a fire. Okay, hold on before you click. Read it again to make sure you get it.
Ashes from a fire. Can the soil grow new plants? Heat from a fire makes trees let go of their seeds. Open land from a fire. It can let light grow, light from the sun.
Let's see if you get it. Yes! You did it.
You've read and heard a lot about the roles or jobs.
Now we're done with Lexia Core 5.
So, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, we just did text connection. So we completed one text connection here. So what we did was we learned about a firefighter, right? Fire
Yes.
ranger, Mehfuz. So what is the benefit of fire in the forest? Is there a benefit?
Yes.
Yes, there are some benefits. So tell us some benefit of a fire.
The benefit of fire in the forest can let trees grow new parts, and it can take away old logs and leaves, and that's good for a tree.
Okay.
It's not really good for like animals.
Okay. But Mehfuz, so what are the negative things when there is a fire in the forest?
It can like destroy houses and destroy animal habitats.
Amazing. That's more dangerous, right?
Yes.
So we need to control the forest fire, right? We don't want to make it too huge fire in the forest. So that's what we did here in Text Connection.
Yes.
Mehfuz,
Text
thank you so much
connection.
for your hard work. Give you a high. On the next episode, my name is Mehfuz Reshid.
And now we're going to start it now. Okay. Okay. Here.
Here we go.
Oh, a story about seeds.
So, what are you going to do here, Mehfuz? Are you going to read about the story about seed?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and read it. So, this is about a story about seed.
One day, a boy set off down road to town. He had Dash with him to sell. He had a cow, goose, pig
That is the answer.
with him
Read
to
again.
sell.
One day,
a boy set off down the road to town. He had his Dash with him.
On it.
He had his cow.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
On the road, the boy and his cow met an old.
an old man.
What a fine cow you have, said the man. Give it to me, and I will give you this bag of gold, pouch of coins, stack of cash.
Bag of
Gold.
Yes, Mehfuz. Good job.
Boy gave his cow to the man and took the bag of gold. Then he ran to give it to the man.
Yes, you're right.
It fit,
But
but when the boy opened the bag of gold, he found only seeds and fit. He threw the seeds in the dirt and said, "That was not a gold ideal. That was a mean trick. I don't want this."
Great story. You can scroll to the top to read it again. When you're ready to move on to the questions, choose this button.
That night, the seeds sent out deep roots to get food and water to help them grow. The next day, where the seeds had been, there were now tall plants with thick stems and green leaves, and best of all, at the top of each plant was a bag of gold.
Listen to the question and choose the best answer. Choose the book button to look
Why
back.
does the boy throw the
Why does
seeds
the
in
boy
the
throw
dirt?
the seeds in the dirt?
The seeds burn in hand because they are hot. He thinks he did not get a good ideal. He wants to throw them strong and tall.
Find the specific part you need to answer the question.
One day, a boy set off down the road. He had this cow with him to sell. On the road, the boy and his cow met an old man. "What a fine cow you have," said the man. "Give it to me, and I will give you this bag of gold." That was a good deal, said the boy. He gave his cow to the man and took the bag of gold. Then he ran home and put it in the bank. But when the boy opened the bag of gold, he found only seeds and a fit. He threw the seeds in the dirt and said, I don't want this.
I don't want this.
That night, the seeds sent out the roots to get food and water to help them grow. The next day, there were seeds trees had been there. Now there were tall plants with thick stems and green leaves, and best of all at the top of each plant was a bag of gold.
Why does the boy throw the seeds in the dirt?
He saw it did not get
What is the role of roots in helping plants grow?
roots make seeds that then grow to be new plants. Roots clear out trees so plants can get light. Roots hold plants in the ground and get food and water.
What is the answer?
This one.
Yes, good job, Mehfuz. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a good job, Mehfuz. Amazing, amazing.
The stories you're about to read
Now,
are
let's
alike
compare.
in an important way. Want to know what it is? It's time to compare and contrast. This means
Compare and
thinking about what's the
contrast.
same and what's different. Planning ahead is a good thing, right? Not always, as the girl in this story discovers. Where did she go wrong? To find out, compare and contrast the beginning and the end of the story. What's the same? What's different?
Read the passage. Choose
The
a
girl and
bold
her
blue
milk.
word to learn more about it.
Money.
Money. Money is a way to pay for goods and services. Walked. To walk means to travel by foot. Butter. Butter is a food made from cream.
Now we'll do chicken.
Chickens. A chicken is a bird kept by people for eggs and meat.
No.
Thought. Thought means imagined or had an idea. Forgot. To forget means to not remember. Spilled. To spill means to pour out by accident. Moral. The moral of a story is the lesson it teaches about life.
The girl and her milk. One day a girl got a full bowl of milk and from her cow. She set off for home with the bowl on her head and joy in her step. As the girl walked, she made plans. The milk in this bowl will give me cream, she said. Then I will churn the cream to make butter. When I shall sell the butter, and I'll have money to buy eggs, and the eggs will hatch, and I will have a lot of chickens. The girl made more plans. I will sell more of my chickens, she said, and I thought I'd buy a new drum, she thought. Then the loud beats she would make her new drum, but she forgot about the bowl on her head. The bowl fell off, the milk spilled, and the girl was mad because her plans had come to end. The moral of this tale: don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Listen to the question and choose the best answer. Choose the book button to look back. What is this story mainly about?
Two brown cows that make a full bowl of milk. No. People who buy cream and eggs for a girl. A girl who makes plans for what she wants.
The girl says she will churn the cream to make butter. What does churn mean?
Sniff chin milk mix. Let's read it again and see. Chin. Okay, where was Chin? Not here. Was Chin here? Okay. I knew it. One day a girl got a full bowl of milk from her cow. She set off for home with the bowl on her head and joy in her step. As the girl walked, she made plans. The milk in the bowl will give me cream, she said. Then I will turn the cream into make butter. Oh, it means mix. So mix.
Which best compares and contrasts the beginning of the story and the end?
Compare and contrast. To compare and contrast is to tell how things are alike and different.
Okay. At first, a girl has a cow. At the end, the boy has the cow. At first, the girl is full of joy. At the end, the same girl is mad. At first, a cow gives milk to a girl. At the end, the same cow spills and yes.
The moral of this story is don't count your chickens before they hatch. What is another way to state this lesson?
Always think about what to do next. If you don't have it now, don't make plans. It can be hard to count a lot of eggs. Always think about what to do next.
Make an inference to answer this question.
If you don't have it now, don't make plans. And eggs can be hard to be able to count a lot of eggs.
Some passages show an idea, but the idea is not stated exactly. To understand these parts, you need to make an inference by putting together information from the text and what you already know. Use the highlighted parts of the passage to help you. You may need to scroll down. The moral of this story is don't count your chickens before they hatch. What is another way to state this lesson?
Is the boy in this story just like the girl who spilled her milk in the story you read before? Or are they completely different? As you read, try to compare and contrast the two characters.
Read the passage. Choose a bold blue word to learn more about it.
Balanced. To balance means to make steady with equal weight on all sides. Market. A market is a place where people buy and sell things. Began. Began means
Started.
family. A family is a group of people who take care of each other.
Smile.
Smiled. To smile means to grin.
Children.
Children. Children are young people. Remembered. To remember means to think of again.
Okay, the boy and his oil. The boy once had a pot of juice. let's start it.
Listen to the question and choose the best answer. Choose the book button to look back. What lesson does this story teach?
Good, I got it right.
You've read two stories, one about a girl with a bowl of milk and one about a boy with a pot of oil.
On land and
Read the phrase. Does it describe the girl in The Girl and Her Milk, the boy in The Boy and His Oil, or both? Choose the book button to look back.
wants cream eggs in a drum. Big plans that come at the end.
Choose the book button to look back at both
The
stories.
boy is oil.
Think about what's alike and what's different. Then try again. Read and listen to this detail and decide what it means. Which answer choice matches that meaning? From The Girl and Her Milk. The girl thought about what she would do next. I'll sell some of my chickens, she said, and I'll buy a new drum. Yes, the girl in the story, The Girl and Her Milk, plans to buy a new drum. From The Boy and His Oil. I'll use the gold to buy goats. When the goats make more goats, I'll sell some and buy land.
The boy plans to buy goats and land.
Yes, the boy in the story, The Boy and His Oil, plans to buy goats and land. From The Girl and Her Milk. All the milk spilled and her plans came to an end. From The Boy and His Oil. The oil pot fell to the ground and his plans came to an end. Yes, the characters in both stories have plans that come to an end.
Want cream eggs and drum. Oscar Lindborn.
Choose the book button to look back at both stories. Think about what's alike and what's different. Then try again.
Great job, Mehfuz. That was a wonderful job. You are almost to finish text connection, Mehfuz.
Yes, only two more.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, family of Global Mindset University, thank you for being here. Hope you guys get something out of this video. Make sure you like,
comment, and subscribe to get more new videos.
my name
Context level 1.
Perfect. Welcome to the studio, Mehfuz. Let's go ahead and start. Text connection.
As you listen to this story about a man with a plan, compare and contrast what he wanted and what he got. What's the same? What's different?
Read along as you listen. Use the white arrows to go on to the next page or go back. When you've finished, you'll answer questions about what you've heard.
The man and his bird. Long ago, there was a man who had a special bird. Listen to this bird. It sings so beautifully, he would say. The man loved his bird, but he was greedy. One day, he decided to sell the bird. The man thought about what he'd do after he sold his bird. I'll sell my bird and get gold in return. Then I'll buy more birds to sell for even more gold, he planned. Before long, I'll be as rich as a king. If people beg for my riches, I'll just tell them to go away.
The man waved his arms in the air to show how he would make people go away. He knocked over the bird cage, and the bird flew away.